Okay, welcome back everybody. So, today's video, how fast can I finish this with what I have? What's not going to be on this today, mirrors and grill inserts and dash pad. The rest should be on or in it, including those. Or somewhere around here that I can find to put it on. Probably wiper arms aren't going to be on either. The main reason is I don't have good grill inserts and I don't have a good dash pad. And the mirrors, they're later problem. I don't even know where those are at, to tell you the truth. There's the dash. It's a little dirty. And the sun is... It's an amazing sun. I haven't seen that in a while. At least this early. Everything in here should be buttoned up behind the dash today. That may be bolted down. Oh yeah, I forgot to order boots. That's a later problem. I just want to get this done so I can go drive around the block on 30-year-old tires. Sorry, 26-year-old tires. Doesn't make it much better. But I want to go drive it around, get it out in the sun, take it up to the other hill, and basically just go putt around with it. I'm not going to touch the highway yet because it's not clean. So we're going to figure out and see what we can get done. Hopefully everybody enjoys. Video probably going to be spotty and probably not going to be a lot of talking. If there is, well, great. But hopefully everybody enjoys. I may or may not show the process of putting things together. I guess you'll find out. Door panel and headliner going in. So this door panel, it's on. If anybody is noticing, I forgot something. Door lock. This door doesn't need a door lock anyway. That's why you have a key. I'm just never going to lock this door. I shouldn't have to anyway. But, because I don't trust the keys. So, I'm just not going to lock this, ever. And that door I'll be able to lock. Because, well, here's the door lock rod. Okay, so the rear bumper predicament. The holes don't line up because it hits the leaf spring bracket. So what we're going to do is chop a little bit of that off with the bandsaw. Attach it with a bolt here that's threaded from factory for some reason. It's just like a nut welded in the frame. And then this bolt, maybe this one, maybe just this one and this one. I'm not too sure. But somebody thinks for some reason I gotta grind this weld down. This side should be fine. This side, on the other hand, oh yeah, that is not fine. But anyway, I need to get some more fuel for that tank because I don't know how fuel efficient this thing is. Probably not at all, because that's a 750 carburetor fuel toilet. That's not enough. So I'm just gonna go big between the 1050 carburetors, because the 950 CFM and the 1050 CFM, they're only a couple $100 more from each other. So I'm just gonna go these 1050 and that CFM number. What I mean by 750 CFM, 950 CFM, that CFM is the airflow going through the carburetor. Okay, this is on finally after 43 million years, way too long. Can't tell, I'm kind of a little irritated right now. And now I guess since he loves the wiring, he can do this. It'll take forever. Okay, so we got the fuel gauge hooked up. It should work fine. Got the ground going to my fuel pump ground. Dielectric grease shouldn't go anywhere. That green wire right there, that's for the sending unit. The red one is for the pump. So all that goes clear up to the front. See if I can get under here. Right on along with the rest, clear up to the front. Yeah. Nice thing about having big tires, I can just go underneath the diff. Okay, so this is the spring up here. I think what we're gonna do is get another spring and put it on. Well, here's the other correct spring. I don't know if I want to use it now. After looking at those ends. I'll think about it and see. Okay, I feel better about that now. Same spring, I just bent the ends a little different. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go get a piece of belt and go from that bolt hole to that self-tapper hole on both sides and call it good. Baler belt, not like serpentine belt or something like that. Okay, so now that has a play into the fuel pump. You know, originality. So, there's that. Everything up here seems to work. Amp gauge doesn't matter. They don't move anyway. Well, this headliner's halfway in. He's gabbing about something. I don't know what he's gabbing about, but... Well, headliner's in, door panels are in. Now blower motor. I don't know what this goes to, or this wire here. Not too sure at all. I'm sure one of them has to do with something with the glove box light, and the other one, it's to do with whatever it does with. Yes. I was thinking maybe ashtray, but that's not possible because that light's over here somewhere. Well, that's in. I went and found a good one from another truck. Same with that. Well, this is sitting in here now, the dash is. I got the screws. I believe they're the right ones. After this is in, the only thing that's left interior-wise is the seat and floor mat, carpet stuff. But to be able to drive, it would be the seat. So all I gotta do is line up all those screws, screw holes and all that. There's a bolt hole over there, bolt hole over here. Then we'll be good. But that's in. Okay, so the bolt that's down here, same thing on the other side. Gotta reach your hand up in here, like that. Okay, just don't look at that. It looks fine. Solid now. Okay, that's what we wanted. Do the same thing over there, and the dash should be in. Well, the metal part of the dash. Still have wiring and vacuum and all that. Okay, so on this, on these vents here, they look pretty clean to me. I'll clean them up and I'll be back. So I don't like the way these look, dirty wise. I don't know if it's really gonna matter, but I'm still gonna go clean them. Would you look at that? I need a whole new bezel. Blower motor does work, and it's from the 70s, so. Oh yeah, the dash isn't bolted in right there. Might be why it has so much play. I only got one vent in. Now let's see if we can do the other one without breaking it. Got them clean up. Just use some Simple Green and warm water. In my opinion, the more difficult part between these vents is getting the vents in is pretty easy. It's getting the ductwork behind the vents in and correct is even more difficult, because you gotta mess with all of this and the hose and ductwork not wanting to go on. Okay, well, the seat has made its forever home now. It can stay in here. It's just pretty heavy. I need to get a couple things situated out over there. It's also day 2, so he's working on the charging system, belts, ground cables, all that. And I'm trying to get this seat in. So there's that, and this bolt is being a son of a gun to start. Don't have a dash pad yet. The gauge cluster is going to be bolted in. Not that hard to take out. I'm not going to hook up the speedo yet. Simple fact of, I don't have my dash pad, and that's a pain to get in when all that's in. So I guess I'm going to get this seat in, and we can go on a little joyride up to the other hill, which is like, I don't know, quarter mile away.
I'm going to put, see, the black is already on the positive.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put red on the negative.
Yes.
Because that's what you bought.
Okay. Okay, so making cable ends here. Or cable. Negative cable. How many times in a sentence can I say cable and it still makes sense? Extension pliers, because the heat shrink may be a little too small. And for you people out there, no, this does not hurt the heat shrink.
Yes, it does.
Okay, sure. You can either put the heat shrink on the cable before you put the end on, or put the heat shrink over the cable end. It just makes it more difficult. Easiest way to crimp that. It just looks like that. There. Okay. It does help when a guy gets the correct size
that does help a lot.
Heat shrink. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Good.
And the reason it's called heat shrink, you heat it up to shrink it and make it watertight. I did say this video was going to be all over the place, so this just proves it is. And there is a more detailed video on this truck coming up.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're building the truck.
Yeah. Well, more in-depth, I should say. That video is a longer video.
And just like that, we have a red negative cable.
Yep.
It's backwards, but that's because he bought red instead of black.
Well, the reason is this cable is now morphed to this spot, so you can't get them confused. And plus starter solenoid right there. So if you hook it up with positive ground, you're just, well, in this case, you're just what is that word? Stunned?
All of it.
Yes. Okay, well, he's wiring up the fans with no instructions. He's done it before, so I'm letting him do that. And the seat's in, gauge cluster's in. The speedo cable is not hooked up. Simple fact of don't need that right now. And HVAC controls are eh. They may work, they may not. I need to go out and look at another truck. But we're going to get a couple things buttoned up and then take her on a little test drive. Also, this gauge said quarter tank. Now it's empty. Bad on gas. Hey, the cooling fans are working.
Yep.
Did you figure it out?
Yeah, except I forgot the breaker.
Oh.
But it has a fuse, so we're good.
Okay.
But I'm really thinking about putting the sensor in. Oh, it's too small. I don't know, what do you think? Either we hook the switch up to 12 volt toggle.
I'm thinking toggle switch.
Then you'll forget to turn it on. Or you just hook it up to 12 volt key.
Probably 12 volt key. Because that'd be easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because it's just it's hooks to a relay, so it don't take nothing.
Okay.
It takes absolutely like 2 amps or something to turn this on, so it's not like, I mean, if this is 12 volt power on, let's hook it right there.
Okay.
So,
because this engine builds heat incredibly fast. I don't know why.
it's a big engine, but
It shouldn't build heat that quick.
no, but we never burped it or anything like that.
Well, that could possibly be why.
So, I mean, you shouldn't have to with the thermostat having a little hole in it. But I need a test light, so can you go?
Okay, yeah, I'll find one. Fiddle with the gas.
A few more things to do with her. Wash it off. What do you think?
The shifter hits the dash.
Yeah, well, that torch will take care of that.
It did pretty good on the paint job.
Not bad at all.
Wow, this is taking forever. Yeah. He wanted to drive it, so I'm letting him drive it.
You need a lot of torque in the steering now.
Sounds really good.
Yeah.
Did you hit first instead of third?
Don't talk about that. Steering needs work. It really needs work.
Never knew what this engine could do with a 4-speed behind it, did you?
Holy cow. That's crazy.
That shifter.
Yeah, the steering really needs help.
Okay. Well, it's probably made a mile so far in total. Well, the hood's on, the exterior is done minus the grill inserts, and we'll get it outside. Well, it's outside, and we're gonna wash it. It looks pretty darn good.
The window rolled up on the back.
It is rolled up. So hopefully everybody enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Till next time. He's gonna do a little I guess ending for the video, I should say. Oh yeah, I might want to get over there too. Tires are resurfaced. Sweet.
What's that smell?
I don't know. It spins both of them though. I knew it'd spin both of them. Little smoky.